first half though, but for Coach Samuel Boadu, who is just coming into the setup before the start of the Premier League season, he should be happy with what he's seen so far.
It's exactly so, Graham. He should be a very happy man with what he's seen so far. First off, his team has scored 2 goals. Remember that in the first game, he conceded a lot of goals and also got in a lot of goals. In the first half, he has 2 goals. He's conceded none. It means there's some homework done somewhere. So the message, I'm sure, is going to be more of the same, guys, more of the same. And for Accra Hearts of Oak, there's going to be, I think that they should be passing the ball a little quicker. They should be moving. They should be fast on the break when they have the ball and try to get an early goal in the second 45, and that could set up for an exciting second half.
Well, so the two teams in a moment of inspiration and prayers are looking to change things. Well, so looking to change things, and Coach Samuel Boadu really keeping the same team apart from the 2 substitutions he made in the first half due to injuries. Justice Blay out, and incoming was Richard Boadu, former Far Rangers player actually, and then of course also pulling out Ali Ouattara, the centre back, and also introducing Lucas. Hearts of Oak yet to make a change in the setup though coming into the second half.
Frank Nuttall wants to give these boys some time to actually get into their groove. You might want to study 1 or 2 about these individual players, because remember, it's all about assessing the players individually for pre-season and looking at how they can fit into your style, your plan, and how you want the team to play. So you might want to give them some few more minutes, okay, to see exactly what they have to offer.
Well, just happening, the Accra Hearts of Oak are going to make a change now, and they're pulling out Joshua Otu, and in comes Robert Addo for the left back position. Like for that replacement there from Coach Frank Nuttall. So the first change there for Accra Hearts of Oak as Medeama pushing the ball down to Accra Hearts of Oak at the moment. And the second half just started. Isaac Mensah. Lots of energy perhaps you expect from Cosmos Dauda in the second half, and what is expected to do here for Accra Hearts of Oak with holding on to possession and dragging it backwards now, picking up Aminu Alassane. Oh, trying to go with a low grounder here, but Malika Kowa picking it up beautifully in front of the 18-yard area of Medeama, and they would have to keep possession simple there. Robert Addo, Isaac Mensah here, and Mensah would love to run with the ball deep inside the 18-yard area of Medeama. Another ball, beautiful once, Cosmos Dauda with a header here, and the ball just sweeping across the face of goal without body touching in, and perhaps attacking the ball there. It was Cosmos Dauda with that little touch on the ball, but nobody was looking around the tapping.
Great start to the second half by Accra Hearts of Oak. That is what we were speaking about. You have to be a little quicker, get the ball into the box very fast. And there, Cosmos Dauda gambling at the far post, trying to knock that header in. But unfortunately, it was across the face of goal. Nobody was gambling at the far post to tap that one in.
AJ Boachi. That's a foul there. The referee would not want to have a word with that one at all. Cosmos Dauda. And yet again, it's been cleared away by Amos Crunchy. Inusa Musa intercepts beautifully. Akrofi for Accra Hearts of Oak, dragging into the far left. Isaac Mensah picks it up beautifully. Malika Kowa here. Daniel Cordier. And now the Phobians. And the second half looking to keep possession. Yawan Sa drops the ball, and the referee just whistling for an infringement on Yawan Sa. Reginald Thompson may have impeded the goalkeeper in the goal area. An infringement in the penalty box there, and then so it has to be pushed forward. Colin Boateng is being neutralized for now by Inusa. Isaac Mensah. And he concedes a foul. Isaac Mensah.
Yeah, so Medeama would be looking at keeping Accra Hearts of Oak away from scoring as long as they can to frustrate them, because it looks like Hearts of Oak are back into the second half with a lot of energy. They want to get an early goal here, and Medeama We'll be looking at preventing them from getting that goal.
Christopher Bonny. Well, again, it's going to be a foul here against Accra Hearts of Oak. Almost everything that Christopher Bonny did just came to naught.
Exactly, Graham. Take a look at the number of Medeama players in the half of Accra Hearts of Oak. 1, 2, 3 is a 4. Pressing high up the pitch. And that is what you expect.
Boateng. And Coin Boateng looking for support. The body there to pick it up. No yellow. A moving yellow player there. Hearts of Oak here. Numbering in midfield. Isaac Mensah hit a long one forward. Cosmos Dada for the chase here. And it's been dealt with. And Yawan San has been invited. Meantime, it is the move in yellow. Rashid Norte. Edging in Boateng for the ball here. A good chase. Akrofi in. And Boateng has been gifted with this ball here. And again, he just not able to deal with it beautifully for Medeama. Reginald Thompson. Bonnet. Enchiu. Akowa. And Aminu Alasan. Just clattering on each other and losing the ball. Tetezuta. Very strong. Going with the ball. And he just got the ball out of play. And again, still going to be advantage there for Accra Hearts of Oak here. Meantime, Cosmos Dada down. Waiting for attention. It's going to be attended to by the Hearts of Oak medical team. So the second half, after 50 minutes, really seeing the Phobians up in their game, up in their groove, and beginning to take the game straight to Medeama now.
Yes, and that is what they need to do. They have to up their game, they have to be quicker, they have to be sharper, they have to take the game to Medeama because they are down by 2-0. And you can see some players there warming up. Patrick Razak warming up there and getting ready. I'm sure that Frank Nuttall is going to introduce him at some point into this game to stretch the game, give them that pace going forward, create the spaces, cause the trouble, if you like, cause penalties like we saw him do with the Black Stars B in the Wafu. So yes, Hearts of Oak, so far so good for them in the second half.
Ball control from Christopher Bonny. You have the fans of Accra Hearts of Oak complaining bitterly, including this young girl. Maybe not looking on to what he did. And chill. Rashid Norte for Medeama. Tetezuta. Beautiful play, Medeama. Oh, lovely here. Coming Boateng. This is Rashid Norte in the box. Lifting one in. And Tetezuta just couldn't get to it yet. Ben Mensah getting the ball out for a corner kick. Indecision there for Enusa Musa. And Ben Mensah was not expecting that ball. Poor decision there for Enusa Musa.
Shocking from Enusa Musa. A player of his experience, you'd expect him to take a look at that. Passing the ball back to the goalkeeper. At that point, the goalkeeper will be happy with that.
Well, you don't put your goalkeeper in that awkward position, especially when you know there's a lot of pressure in the box there with your opponent just amassing in strength and in numbers around you. You don't do that. Corner kick to Medeama. Well, the first corner kick in the second half here to the move in yellow. The referee spotted some bit of a pushing and shoving there in the goal area of Accra Hearts of Oak. And needs to talk to the players before the ball is kicked in. Or sometimes you need to think about what's going to happen. It's been well defended to the near post there. Meantime, Andrew comes in. Ajay Boachi. The decision that goes against Accra Hearts of Oak. Crunchy to Tete Zuta. Zuta goes to ground. The referee sees that to be a fair challenge. Meantime, Hearts of Oak are not really swinging passes together the way it should. They have been pressed pretty much deeper, and so they are into their own area and haven't been able to escape with the ball there the last couple of minutes.
As it stands, they can't get out of their own halves now. Medeama are all over them and gradually getting hold of the second half.
What you did see is that Medeama really are amassing in numbers there and have set up base camp in Accra Hearts of Oak goal area. And so when they lose possession, you do have a lot of numbers behind the ball to win it back. AJ Boache. Amos Crunchy. Couldn't run around Bonnie. Reginald Thompson. Ball out of play. Poor play there from Reginald Thompson. Sometimes this mood tells you that things are not right.
It sums up the story for Accra Hearts of Oak, doesn't it? The fans are not happy. They're not happy with what they are seeing. Not too good.
And so Cosmos down that is out now for Patrick Razak. Former Tamale Youth Church Academy player who really has cemented his place in Accra Hearts of Oak. Richard Boydu here with some bit of a twist and turns in the midfield area. Malika Kowa robbed off the ball, looking to the referee. Play by the whistle, Malika Kowa. He's just looking for a foul there from the referee, and that was not going to be given to him. And Hearts of Oak looking to win back possession. Another poor play there for Robertado.
They've been sloppy for the past couple of minutes, say 2-3 minutes. They've been very sloppy. They're not picking the passes. They're not putting them together. And it's interesting to see how Patrick Razak is going to fit here. Is he going to be playing in behind the striker or playing out wide? It's going to be interesting to see where he's going to influence the game from.
Good run there from Engineer Boateng. Aminu Alassane. The sliding tackle and winning the ball away from Hearts of Oak. Oh, that's Medeama's Engineer Boateng. Isaac mentioned here, Patrick Razak. Just looking for the round of Christopher Bonnie. Ball kicking out of play for a throw-in. Daniel Cordier. At a point he went quiet in the game. The first half though, Daniel Cordier, but now having possession here. Cordier here. Malika Kowa. Back to Cordier, the former Libet Professionals player. A long pass looking for Robertado. And Roberts just struggling to keep the ball in play. Much of the fans, many of those who were looking on and supporting the Accra Hearts of Oak are just not happy at all with what they're saying.
You can feel the frustration from the fans. They are not happy with what they are seeing. Of course, their team is down by 2-0. They started second half brightly, but their performance or the standard which they started with has dropped a little bit. And so they are frustrated with what they are seeing so far. Accra Hearts of Oak should be up in their game.
Kowa Cordier combining beautifully. Patrick Razak losing it out. And was Crunchy also beating Patrick Razak. The referee looking at the situation here and then a decision. And I can actually see the fan not happy. Well, Hearts of Oak coming out with a substitution, and so they are pulling out Reginald Thompson, a player who is coming from Gardner Trump's Academy, Device Academy, back in Accra there, and in comes Richard Zuma. a former player of Emmanuel FC, a team that was just relegated to the second division, Emmanuel FC. And Frank Nuttall might have seen something good in the player, Richard Zuma, and that's the reason he has gotten him back into Accra Hearts of Oak and looking to have him play pretty well. And Roberto here. Meantime, a handball situation there according to referee Abdul Kadir.
Graham Reginald Thompson, his debut has been fairly good. I think he has a very good attitude. He's been working, he's been running all over the place trying to tackle, track back, help his fullbacks, also link up play. I'm sure the manager will be happy with what he's seen so far from him. And he's the player who's come closest for Accra Hearts of Oak hitting the crossbar with his header.
Hearts of Oak looking pretty well. Patrick Razak, and ball pushed away for a corner kick. And that was Lucas Dominic, who needed to keep an eagle eye on Patrick Razak because he has a penchant of scoring and of course spinning off around centre back. And a little bit of touch on him, you get a decision against you for a penalty maybe. And the referee really spotting some bit of a tussle between Inusa Musa and Emos Crunchy. He needs to talk to them. A game where you're looking to see more. Well, maybe you look at the Hearts of Oak in the second half. Something different, are you saying? Maybe.
Well, I think that they've upped their game a touch or two. The tempo is a little high now. They are trying to do things quickly.
Corner kick well taken, and again well defended, Medeama. And again, Christopher Bonnet will have another bite on the ball here. And goalkeeper comes out answer. Not well cleared away. Rashid Nortic concedes the corner kick. And Patrick Razak wants to deal with it a second time.
All pressure on Medeama now.
Razak again. Oh, lovely Patrick Razak. And a decision went against Patrick Razak for diving. And he gets a yellow card for that. You were talking about him giving the penalty to Accra Hearts of Oak, perhaps getting some penalties there, but this time it's a diving according to referee Abdul Kadir.
It's a great spot by the referee. Patrick Razak was looking for it. I think there was no contact. There was nothing in there. There was nothing in it at all, and the referee spotted that. Take a look at this. Weeds past one, weeds past two, and it just calms down, goes down like a falling butterfly. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's a yellow card.
He dropped like a stone, Patrick Razak, and that's how come he gets a yellow card for that one. Frustration galore here for Accra Hearts of Oak. They are down by 2-0, and now there is the first yellow card going against them there, Patrick Razak. Meantime, a free kick to defend Hearts of Oak. Now another ball here, midfield situation. Zuma gets it away. Ali Kakua picks it up. Cordia here lays it to Inusa. Back to Cordia. And inviting the goalkeeper, Ben Mensah. Now a long one launched forward. Akowa just couldn't get to it. And now it is Eugene Boateng. Meantime, Hearts of Oak doing almost everything right in midfield. Another lovely ball looking for Kobe Boateng, but the flag was up on offside against him.
He was looking to play that one to Kwame Boateng. First time trying it on, but he was in an offside position and the linesman spotted that long time ago, even before he made that run. So he was in that position. I'm sure Kwame Boateng should be doing better in such positions. He should be holding this run because he had acres of space there to hold this run and then get onto that ball. That could have been a chance.
A long ball from the left hand side. And Samuel Boadu having some harsh words there for his players. And Yawansa. I just talked about his ball distribution today. It hasn't really been that exciting. So I It's been interesting looking at Medeama AC having the player Justice Blay returning from the hospital with a cut above his left eye, and he's been stitched with a plaster on it. And joins his teammates on the bench as well. Meantime, there's a pensive moment there for Accra Hearts of Oak if you're looking at what they're supposed to do here. And the yellow card has been flashed out according to referee Abdul Kadir. And Amos Crunchy once again for time wasting. They got a caution there from the referee before the break, and eventually the card has been flashed to him, and is looking forward to yet again another throw-in. They always want to go with a long one deep inside the half of Accra Hearts of Oak, and a corner kick has been given. The referee really looking forward to some of the balls that has been going down here. So corner kick now to Medeama, and it was Crunchy to pick it up. Meantime, a lot of argument in the goal area of Accra Hearts of Oak. A bit of a push there according to Jinin Boateng. And Ben Mensah need to organise his men in the penalty area of Accra Hearts of Oak not to see another goal being registered, and so ball whipped in here. And yet again, Hearts of Oak will clear the lines only as far as Rashid Norte of Medeama. Norte with a shot here and flies high.
Another corner there for Medeama. Applying the pressure on Accra Hearts of Oak. They can't clear their lines, can they? Poor clearance there from the corner. And then brought Medeama back straight into it again to attack them. When you want to clear these balls, you want to make sure that it's so far away from the danger zone so that you can regroup, you can reshape, and then cut out the danger.
Another corner kick to the move in yellow. And they want to take advantage of this one. Amos Crunchy looking to deal with this corner kick here. Right-footed ball. He's going to kick that one in. Trying to tack it to the near post. It's been cleared away. And Patrick Razak picks it up for Accra Hearts of Oak. And his ball goes down to Rashid Norte. Kwame Boateng. Christopher Bonny and Kwame Boateng. Picks up Enchil. Enchil goes round Malika Kowa. Lovely ball here. And it's not well attacked by Kofi. And Bonny. And clears the ball as far as his goal area here. But the Accra Hearts of Oak does well to deal with it. Malika Kowa. Patrick Razak. Lovely ball to Malika Kowa. Long ball forward Azuma. And referee adjudged that one to be a handball situation. Enchil. Ajeni Boateng. Inusa Musa. And Inusa Musa. Again, once again, inviting his goalkeeper, Ben Mensah. Robertado. Hearts of Oak now. Malika Kowa. Well, he's back in the game in midfield, seeing plenty of the balls. And the Phobians are looking to find some bit of a space around the back line of Medeama, but that's not working because what is happening is that they get congested in midfield, finds it difficult to break the barrier, and that's how come they've not really been able to hit the balls beyond the back line of Medeama. And anytime this ball goes beyond the center or the central midfield area, Ibrahim Yaro is there to clear his line and mop things out for Medeama. They have a throw in here, Christopher Bonny. Patrick Razak is struggling to get the balls into the vital areas and concede a throw in. Needless.
Exactly so, Graham. Medeama, their attitude of the ball is incredible. Every player is working so hard for the ball when they've lost it. And when they're on the ball, they are giving themselves so many options to pick passes. Players are making themselves available to collect the pass from their colleagues. And it's been delightful to watch. I tell you what, Coach would be very happy. Coach Samuel Bwedu would be happy.
Meantime, ferocious run. Accra Hearts of Oak down. There's a foul. Isaac Mensah. That is what he needs to do when he has the ball. Keep pushing and keep making sure the balls get into the vital areas of his opponent. So not surprising that he's been able to Playing a free kick here. Maps play by the whistle. Oh, they need to find someone who really will have to hit the ball on target. And Malika Kowa is left all alone to do this job. 6 red shirts in the area of Medeama. Malika Kowa with this one. And it flies away. 2-0 the scoreline against Accra Hearts of Oak.
2-0 the scoreline. 68 minutes gone. It's looking all good for Medeama. Not good for Accra Hearts of Oak. And for Medeama, they've been forced to make 2 substitutions due to injury. But the shape of the team has not changed. And that is very positive for manager Buedu there. He'll be very excited with what he's seen his players give. Because if you're a manager and you make a substitution and it's like for like, and the shape of the team doesn't change, it gives you lots of confidence going into the season because you know you have options.
Larson losing the ball, Janine Boateng skips away from Inusa Musa. Emmanuel Larson comes in again. Inusa. And, well, does his job beautifully. The centre back there for Accra Hearts of Oak. That is not a wrestling challenge. This is football, pure football, and that is what you're seeing there. Inusa Musa using his strength to win back possession, and you can see that. Yeah, this is not wrestling, guys. This is not wrestling.
That is like, oh, you don't want me to have the ball. Okay, I won't have it, but we are going nowhere.
And ball. Richard Buedu. 28 more minutes to go plus stoppage time. Well, some smiles will come in the stands anyway. If you're Medeama fans, you should be happy. Isaac Mensah. A lovely play here, Isaac Mensah. Good interception, Medeama by Enchil. Ejanin Boateng. Oh, that is an excellent play there from Ejanin Boateng. Zuta, Rashid Norte, and Medeama just enjoying and entertaining their fans. Rashid Norte. Medeama just doing everything possible to make their fans happy and perhaps let them know that the Premier League season, which is about starting somewhere in February, they are ready for the challenge.
Rightly so. If this game is anything to go by, Graham, then they are ready. But it's early days yet. You have to pick all the positives from this game, try to work on their weaknesses, try to improve day by day to be a very formidable side. For Accra Hearts of Oak, they have a lot to work on judging from this game. But we still have some time to play here.
Boateng. Ball given away. Christopher Bonny. And Chill intercepts beautifully. AJ Boachi. Amos Crunchy. That's Amos Crunchy. A lovely run here. Slalom play there from Amos Crunchy. Picks this one in. It's been well dealt with by Kofi. Isaac Mensah. Another long ball forward here. And Azuma just can't get to that one as well for Hearts of Oak. And then Malika Kowa intercept this ball. There you have Hearts of Oak who are drawing rings and trying to get the ball. There's a lot of space just behind the back line, and you can actually see the setup there for Medeama. You have close to about 7 players behind their own goal area, and what they do is that they mass up over there. And Azuma here for Hearts of Oak, looking to pick Patrick Razak in the box there, but good defensive work there from Ibrahim Yaro.
Great defensive work. He was aware of where the danger was. All he was thinking about was cutting out the danger, and rightly so, that is what he did. But first things first, stop the ball from coming in If you do that, you're avoiding lots of danger. When it comes in, anything might happen, but it's great defending there by Medeama to cut that danger out. It wasn't a good ball though.
Patrick Razak. But Kwame Boateng just giving the ball away cheaply. And Medeama will have back possession. And a bit of an interesting story. Medeama have the likes of Daniel Okran, Paul Edu, Latif Salifu, Edmond Supepra. They've also lost the likes of Samuel Adade, and not even having the likes of Akwesi Donsu in the setup, but they're still looking very strong and formidable here. They haven't really lost their mojo and their shape at all, Medeama. You're probably be expecting that with the exit of these players, they wouldn't have it, and that's Rashid Norton.
A great piece of skill to get past this marker. Rashid Latte with a beautiful flip-flop, is it? To beat his marker there. He was brought down, referee awards, rightly so awards, a foul. But that is what Medeama is all about so far that we've seen. It's not about individuals, Graham. It's about the team setup. It's about playing to instructions, about covering for each other, watching each other's back, working your socks off when you don't have the ball, and when your player has the ball, making yourself available to pick the pass and moving into spaces. It's been great to watch them so far.
On the other side in Kumasi, Dreams FC 1, Kumasi Asante Cornell. Very interesting games we have in today.
Great stuff happening there, Dreams FC. We know what they are all about, Graham. Last season they had a fantastic season. Going into this season, we're expecting more from them. So a game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko is a good one to test how good they can be when they play. The season kicks off next month. So let's see how the game wraps up in Kumasi.
We are into the final quarter of an hour in the game here at the Cape Coast Stadium, the GACA G8 competition, match day 3. And so we're checking exactly fans who are in the stands enjoying this game, perhaps want to see how to folk perhaps come into the game, meet something exciting to watch. Nothing exactly. By the time you have the ball to the far side, you expect to have a lot of players in there to pounce on it, and so sometimes a bit of a show of strength, and so coming out with some short buckling skills and nothing to show for it.
Accra folk have been disappointed because they've not done too much, putting too much together as an attacking force. It's been Medeama throughout. They are passing the ball better, they are moving the ball better, they are creating the better chances. They've scored 2 hits already in this game. And Accra folk, for me, they look too lethargic there, too slow, too sloppy. Not sure. Take a look at that. Not too good for Accra folk. And Frank Nuttall will be a worried man.
Well, should be a worried man, especially, and of course not too much of a worry to Frank Nuttall, because it's a preseason. This is time you try and test some of the players who are expected to join the team before the season starts. And so remember, Hearts of Oak have had their own issues regarding the signing of some players, and coming into this competition, the expectation is that you probably might see some very good ones and take a decision on which one of them you want to sign. And Christopher Bonnet, for instance, is moving from a Bushman draw to Accra Hearts of Oak as a right full back, after Fatah Mohammed also had some issues with the team about extending his contract. And so maybe time now for some testing to be done. Isaac Mensah here, and he's been brought down, and it's a free kick in a very good position there for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, it's a free kick in a very good area for Accra Hearts of Oak. Referee there spotting that infringement and awarding a free kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. Also, tackle from the back was clumsy. I thought he had a bit of the ball, but more of the man, and the referee rarely gave that free kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. A chance for them now. Can they score and get back into this game?
A good position for the Phobians. As it mentioned, Christopher Bonnet, Malik Okowa. Well, we've seen some good free kicks being well executed here when Medeama played against Buson Dwarfs, and perhaps looking for a replica of that with Malik Akowa, and again it's been well defended by Ibrahim Yaro. Only as far as a throw in here to Accra Hearts of Oak. Halfway the area of Medeama here. Enusa Musa using his strength here, and ball not well cleared, bounces up, it comes back, but Amos Crunchy balloons that one forward, and Ejenim Boateng. Now you only see lots of red shirts just back getting the balls. Almost all the Medeama players are back in their own half, defending gallantly and not really wasting much time in clearing the balls away. Azuma here, good turn, and still using his strength, gets a corner kick maybe, and a throw in actually for Accra Hearts of Oak.
That's good centre forward play by Zuma, using his strength very well and making sure the defender is uncomfortable in that situation.
Good ball in, and again only to the Ajar goalkeeper Yawan San, who's not conceded today after picking up 5 goals in his net against Buson Dwarfs. He's done well to organise his defence and to ensure that at least he's not bruised against Accra Hearts of Oak. A lovely ball from Ajay Boache here. Great skills. You did say that Hearts of Oak players look very lethargic going forward here. And again, a bit of a nutmeg there against Enusa Musa. But again, around there from the left full back for Medeama, right Enchil. It wasn't the best at all.
He had a skill about him to get past 1 or 2, but lost his footing in the very vital moment. He couldn't pick the pass.
Zuta. Ajay Boache. Amos Crunchy. Good pass now to Ajay Boache. Well, that is Medeama making a substitution right now, and so it's Amos Crunchy who is making way now for George Renchi as right for life for replacement. George Renchi is the right full back, and Amos Crunchy also right full back. Former player of Hazaka's Amos Crunchy. Good play from him, and is making way for George Renchi.
Amos Crunchy has had a very solid game today, Graham. He's been a thorn in the opponent's flesh on that right hand side of the Medeama's attack and defense. He's been galloping there throughout, providing that width for them, and it's now off to take a rest from a good job done.
Hearts of Oak here. And again, it's been well defended. Good play there from Bright Enchil. Cordier, beautiful. And there's Isaac Mensah. Yet again, it is Zuta who gets the ball away. And looking to pick up Ejenim Boateng, but he's been stopped there, and Hearts of Oak just still chasing for a goal here. Lucas Dominic, and 8 more minutes to go plus stoppage time. Hearts of Oak still pressing for a goal here.
That is more like it. Press the opponents, be all over them, force them to make these mistakes, force them to put the ball out for a corner for a throw-in, force them in their own half. Don't give them the space to breathe.
Well, according to the assistant referee, the ball had already gone off the line. Well, they have been up and been showing their supporters up here, the team, and they have enjoyed almost everything that we've seen so far. With Medeama leading Hearts of Oak with 2 goals to nil. Rashid Norte, yet again Ibrahim Yaro. struggling to keep the momentum. Patrick Razak also goes to ground. Yet another free kick to Accra Hearts of Oak. And too many free kicks being given away Medeama in their own half, and could be very dangerous if Hearts of Oak are able to even get a goal, and that's when the pressure will begin to mount on them.
And that is what they have to be careful of. Medeama, they can't be giving such free kicks in these dangerous areas to Accra Hearts of Oak. They could be punished.
Referee Abdul Kadir ensuring there's some bit of discipline there, and so Medeama would have almost all the players back in their own area defending, with Edwin Boateng alone, and he'll be policed there by Aminu, and long ball forward here, flat already up against Inusa Musa for an offside, but there was a good save there by Yawan Sa. Oh, that was a good ball here, decision which has been challenged by the fans. I need to be saying whether it was an offside position. Very tight call, isn't it?
Very, very tight call. It's their job to spot these calls, isn't it? But it was a good ball into the box there. Inusa Musa, a giant if you like, rose above all of them and got a good header on the ball. The goalkeeper was at the right place at the right time to make that save. Should that have gone in, maybe the balance of the game would have changed.
Isaac Mensah pushing the ball to the far side. Bonnie looking to run into the box, goes to ground, calling for a penalty here. Hearts of Oak supporters, and the referee and the assistant said no, that is not a decision that will be given, and a bit of a confusion there between Rashid Norty and Brighton Cho regarding the pass given. This time answer comes out, and header here again from Accra Hearts of Oak. Zuma. Well, that was a chance Hearts of Oak thought really they could have gotten a goal here. Lovely ball from Christopher Bonnie in there and met the header there of Richard Zuma.
The ball was good, and the header was good as well. He was brave there, especially looking at the goalkeeper coming for that ball. But if you're a goalkeeper and you're stepping off your line, like I said, Graham, you have to be 100% sure you are getting to the ball. Otherwise, just stay on your line. And at that moment, he wasn't sure. He couldn't get to the ball. Zuma almost nicked one in for Accra Hearts of Oak.
As he makes up, Mensah again with that skills. Well, ball taken off his feet, only as far as Accra Hearts of Oak. Mensah again tries a shot here, and again it doesn't work. Well, two players who are making a debut game for Accra Hearts of Oak, hoping to get a W goal as well for the Phobians. First it was Reginald Thompson, and now Richard Zuma. Bright Enchill, who played his club football for a second division side in Bri, known as JBC, doing so slotting home and playing as a left full back. He has really had that position well covered for Medeama. Bright Enchill.
It's been exciting to watch. He has some flair about his game, you know. For a fullback, you'd expect that they are very direct with a lot of pace, but when you look at him, he has some skill about his game, and he's a delight to watch.
Richard Weru. Meantime, Tetezuta has been fouled. The decision here has to be halted. Hearts of Oak will have Richard Zuma down. Just about 3 more minutes to go plus stoppage time. That's what we have here today.
Yeah. See the arm there, right across his face. Yes. Unfortunately, it can be painful sometimes when you're on the pitch. But it's good he's up again. Nothing serious in there. This game is beginning to look like a Premier League game proper. It doesn't look like a preseason game anymore, Graham. I'm enjoying this.
Well, you should enjoy. Long ball here by Medeama. Aminu Alassane losing it out. Ajay Boache. Ajay Boache again goes round his man. And again, well cut up beautifully there by Inusa Musa. Well, looking just in the goal area there was Kwame Boateng. And a good recovery there from Inusa Musa. With 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. It's expected to see what will happen. Hearts of Oak really have not been able to come back into the game after going down 2-0 in the first half. Corner Kane taken. And again, it's Ajay Boachi here. Kwame Boateng! Yet again, a shot just skipping away. Another strike here has been well blocked by Akrofi. Still ball lurking around the goal area of Accra Hearts of Oak. They're still struggling to get the ball away from their own area.
Too easy there, too easy for Medeama. Accra Hearts of Oak all over the place at the back. They should be doing better. Nobody picking Kwame Boateng at the far post. The ball came to him, he only shinned that ball. And it went in a direction that you can't even describe what it was. But it was a chance. It could have been 3.
We're spotting some bit of a tussle there between Ejinin Boateng and Robertado. Meantime, we're just into full time and waiting for additional time to be displayed by the fourth official. Kwame Boateng here again struggling to move away from Christopher Bonning, and gets a call there from the referee. Abdul Kadir was had a fine game today. Just 2 cards is shown. He was scrunchy of Medeama and Patrick Razak for diving.
It's shocking that Accra Hearts of Oak have not had anything, gotten anything from Patrick Razak since he came on. They've not given him enough of the ball. He's not seen enough of the ball.
Opportunity now for Medeama, looking to go in here. Robertado, or that clearance. We're going to have 2 minutes of additional time according to the fourth official. Good run there from Ajay Boachi. Gets the ball back to the goalkeeper Yawan Sant to calm things. And it's going to be a long ball forward here as we head back into the game. Ejinin Boateng. And he's been pushed down, but the referee says no, that's a legal challenge. Another long switch of play down to the far right, and Christopher Bond is struggling to deal with the ball, looking to Robertado. He should have hit the ball forward instead of defensively. Richard Wedu. Tetezuta. He's also had a very good game today. Tetezuta. George Renchi. And yet again, it's been good recovery again from Robertado. And he gets a decision in his favor.
And I've been so impressed with Medeama because even 2-0 up, you'd expect so many teams to be sitting back in the bus if you like. But here they are. They're even going for more. They are making sure they are putting Hearts of Oak under some pressure. And that is good from them. Great to see.
Inusa Musa, Patrick Razak in there, and again he also goes to ground. So we're seconds away from ending the game here, and Medeama will have 6 points plus 8 goals. And again they have conceded 5 already, and that was against the Bushnell Dwarves. And so they have a minus 3 goals. Well, so that is the story here for Medeama and Accra Hearts of Oak. I did say that is accepted in the game here. Medeama came with some game plan, maintained the team that beat the Bushnell Dwarves, and that is exactly what they've been able to do here. Very much excited. The very first win there for their new coach Samuel Boedu against Accra Hearts of Oak and against Frank Nuttall in the preseason competition, not the league proper. Is so excited about his performance. It was the goals that came in from the 2 centre forwards. 14 minutes was the first goal there from Kwame Boateng, and then came in the second one from Ejinin Boateng in the 21st minute there. Accra Hearts did everything possible there with a crossbar denied a header there from the man Reginald Thompson. He also came in with another substitution, Richard Zuma, who said away. Hearts of Oak had a yellow card given to Patrick Razak again. They have struggled in the game all through. And Medeama SC with all smiles and getting applauded there from their fans who came to witness and enjoy their play. The Zuta leading them. And so that has been a story here at the Cape Coast Stadium with Medeama SC run away with a 2-goal lead against Accra Hearts of Oak.
It's been an exciting game, especially for Medeama and their fans there. You can see them, they are happy. They are celebrating the victory. It's a wonderful victory. It's not a game that you see a team play and then you think that they were lucky to have won. They deserve this victory, scoring 2 goals in the first half. In the second half, they made sure that they were keeping Hearts of Oak at bay. They gave them nothing to actually come back into this game. And they actually had the better chances in the second half. So it's a team performance there. Everybody is going to be very happy. The coach Samuel Boedi, like you said, Graham, is going to be a very happy man, especially with the substitutions. Every one of them got onto the pitch and they showed him exactly what they could offer. Amazing stuff. Great play from Medeama.
Well, so 6 points plus 8 goals. And so they have plus 3 goals to show for it because they conceded 5 against the Busuan Dwarves. And for Hearts of Oak, they would have 3 points. And of course, they would be struggling. They have minus a goal to show for that performance.